Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do a 2-hole button, but first I'm going to show you something about how we thread a needle to do fasteners. I learned this from someone who did costumes forever, and I will probably do it for every single hand fastener when I'm sewing it in the shop. Instead of one thread being through the eye of the needle, it's 2. So you have 4 threads every time you do a stitch. What's super useful about that is that you don't have to sew like 1,000 stitches onto a button to make sure it's secure, because every stitch you do with this double threaded needle, you will it'll be like sewing twice. So to start, we're going to do one small stitch like this through the fabric, and I'm going to make sure that everything is pulled nice and straight. And then you're going to get your button and you're going to go up through one hole and down through the other. And then when you pull your thread, you're going to put the thread back through the fabric, and you're going to go in about the same places you came out of, because that's about the width of the holes of the button. So there's one. And then you go back up through one hole and then down through the other, and then back through the fabric. When you do this for like a heavy duty jacket that the button has to go through thick fabric, you can use something. The book shows you to use an awl or a pin, and that's exactly what we do too, is you put this there so that when you pull it, it gives it a little bit of slack so that it can fit through that fabric when it's done. And then so there's a ton of thread right there, making it really strong because this needle is threaded twice. So I'm only going to take it through 2 times, and that's going to take it through 4 because of my double thread. Sorry, Hattie's talking so much. Hattie, shh. And I'm going to loop it through the fabric, through the hole to tie a knot. I'm going to loop it through one more time. And then I'm going to put this back through the fabric and then cut it so that there's no tail and you can't see it on one side or on the other side. And that's a 2-hole button.